calculate it, but I thought it was the tale of two halves. 33 points in the first half, and between free throws, offensive putbacks, and points off, 30 of their 33. And then for the game, 68 total points, 17 offensive rebounds that they turned into 16 points, 18 turnovers that resulted in 15 points, and then 17 points from the free throw line. It's just really bad math and very hard to overcome. We turned the ball over at a 26% rate, and then when they missed a shot, they rebounded the ball at a 46% rate. Third in the country going into tonight, and they rebounded the ball against us at an even higher clip. I thought our competitiveness was much better in the second half in regards to not turning it over, trying to defend without fouling, and then only allowing them one shot. But I thought that was the difference in the game. Giving them too many second chance points, 12 turnovers, I think, in the first half, way too many to overcome, many of them live ball. And then we did a better job, particularly to start the second half, at driving the ball in a straight line and getting to the bonus first. But you have to shoot better than we did from the free throw line for sure.
Was the long layoff, do you think that had any factor at all in y'all getting off to a slow start?
It's hard to say, Owen. I want to make sure that I give credit to Coach Dixon and their team. I thought they did a really good job. The problems that we knew we would have is what we worked during the layoff. 34% of their shots had come in transition. We allowed that number to be even higher because we turned the ball over too much. And then, as I mentioned, their offensive rebounds have been stellar thus far, and we allowed them to be even better tonight. Thanks. Yeah, so we only rebounded 54% of their misses, so 46% of the time when they shot it, they got it back. Just really hard to overcome. And then when you add in, we turned the ball over way too much, and most of those were live ball, that only feeds their transition. So I don't think that the reason why we lost was because we hadn't played in a while.
How much of Marcus Williams' and one there earlier this second do you feel like was kind of the spark that y'all needed to at least kind of focus in and started that 10-0 run?
Well, how we played in the second half against Notre Dame, very similar to how we played in the second half today. And maybe that's over-coaching, or maybe that's making it too simple. But our guards and the collection of our guards, we need all of them to be really good. And then from a rebounding perspective, when the opponent shoots, we need all five to rebound. Not a tall person, we need all five to rebound. And we thought tonight that our guards would have to rebound. If our bigs are trying to block out their bigs, then our guards are gonna have to rebound at a higher clip. And I also think, Travis, that the game plan tonight, specific to TCU, and I just mentioned it to the team, I think that game plan will be similar over the next 60 days. We can't turn the ball over at a high rate. We can't just get completely overwhelmed on the glass, particularly when it's the defensive glass. And then we need to be the first team to the bonus. We foul too much, too far from the basket. And the cumulative effect of that, particularly in the first half, they get to the bonus too early. And now all of a sudden we're playing from a dead ball instead of playing from a missed shot where the pace is more probably what we would want it to be.
A little extra frustrating to not only not have a great clip at the free throw line, but when you need to miss one at the end, you sink one.
Yeah, Haas did right. The spin on the ball was unique. He did it right, that it went in. Maybe we should shoot those all of the time, and I probably shouldn't joke about that. And then I mentioned to the team, we don't want to use timeouts for lack of energy. We need to save those timeouts because I think we'll be in many 1 and 2 possession games where our special team execution will be critical. We need to practice special teams more, but side out of bounds, the next to last possession, Q in the corner, big shot. And then the last possession, those sorts of who do we want to have the ball, is it short clock, what's needed, are we in the double bonus, et cetera, we're going to have to do more time on that in practice going forward. That is my fault. That's not our guys' fault. But if the itinerary for how we can be successful on where we're trying to go is similar to tonight, and I think it will be, then I think that the derivative of that is our execution in special situations will have to become more of a priority than it has been thus far.
You mentioned more guards getting into play in the rebounding. Was there more get-backs becoming go-gets in the second half?
Yeah, good question. So thus far through 9 games, what we've tried to do, Travis, is play with 3 go-gets. And I think that's what we have to figure out. Everybody played except H in the first half, and we played too many empty possessions of not getting extra opportunities on the offensive glass, and then not preventing extra opportunities on the defensive glass. And so the combination of the two, particularly when you add our turnover rate, it's too much. And so in the first half, we played with 2 get-backs because they're so good in transition. And what we want to do, what we did do in the second half is on the rise of the shot, those 2 get-backs are getting back. And if we make it, then we're picking up full court. And I thought we did better over the last 100 minutes than we did the first 100 minutes in regards to that. But I don't know that sending someone else to the glass from an offensive standpoint is the key, because if you're giving up so many points in transition, then it's a bad bet.
Good to, I know we talked about it last time, but good to see E-Man and Jamie again.
No, of course, they're both doing well. Obviously, great long-standing relationship with Coach, and E-Man was very good in the 2 years he was with us, and then he's on that same trajectory in his 3rd year of college. It is an important, I think he's their 2nd leading scorer and their leading rebounder, doing a really good job for them.
I got one in the back. Coach Williams, obviously not what you guys maybe expected coming down here for this game, but did you learn anything from your team heading into your game against Tulane?
Yeah, I'm not sure what our status is going to be on the Tulane game. There's something going on that I'll have to address with the media when I get done with the media. I don't exactly know what it is. I'm not trying to preclude you from knowing. I think playing in the environment, it was our 4th neutral site game, was very good. I think what we have to figure out is how we can help all of our guys be the best version of themselves, so instead of playing 100 minutes, we play closer to 200 minutes. But the things that we're deficient at, they're obvious, and the things that we're good at are obvious. And so we just need to get better in regards to our discipline of playing to who we are more often than not.